everybody, this is Robin with Beauty and Style, and today is a ship with me video. This is my second one, so this is for items that sold over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a couple today. So that was May, let me look at my calendar. That was between May 7th and May 9th. So that's what these sales are. We're going to start first with my eBay sales. I made quite a few eBay sales. So we will start with, nothing in order, of course. We'll start with this. These are, oh yeah, my little slip of paper over here. These are, and I already wrapped them up. These are cheek souffle lipsticks from NYC, or NYX, NYX. They're the whipped lip and cheek souffles. So I sold these for $9.61, and after eBay fees and shipping and my cost of goods, I made let's see, it doesn't show on there. I made probably maybe $6 on these. So I think this came from the USA Wholesale, when we used to have USA Wholesale. And so this is going to be taken off to Pennsylvania. And I don't have my trash box, so I'll just put it over there. Okay, it goes in this little envelope. There we go, that's that one. And up next is another, this is Sebastian Sublime Invisible Finishing Hair Styling Cream. They're the last of what I have left from the Wholesale Ninja stuff. It's just these two boxes right here, and got these to go out. And I sold these for $12, and with my eBay fees and shipping, I made about $10, or no, maybe more like $9. I'm just glad to get rid of them, because I'm trying to go through all my stuff and get rid of the things that I'm not selling, since I'm transitioning from stuff like this that doesn't sell very well to my clothing and shoes. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, all that is done. Now on to the clothing. Up next is this sweater. This is my bag. Put my bag over there. Okay, this is a Moon and Madness poncho style sweater. And I got this from one of my third up boxes. It's got this long sleeve. It's very nice. Moon and Madness. I don't know if y'all can see that. My camera's kind of far away. But this is going out today. This sold over the weekend. And I think I got the big enough envelope here. So let's get this wrapped up. I hope you guys had a good sale weekend. I had a pretty decent one. The whole week could have been better, but the weekend kind of made up for the whole week. Wish I'd have these kind of sales every day, but maybe it'll slowly pick up. And I can start selling more. I've got a hair on here. I don't know how that got there. Okay. Put that over there. Oh, I did get some new stickers. Thank you, stickers. I did get some of these. They did come in. I'm going to use that right there. I'm going to put it in this bag because I was afraid it wasn't going to fit in my regular eBay bag, so I put it in this bigger bag, which I'm going to have to reorder some more of these bags. Maybe not this big, maybe the next size down, but in between my eBay bags and this bag is what I'm going to look for. There we go. And this is going off to, I think, Indiana. Yeah, Indiana. Okay, and up next is this limited women's striped shirt. I sold it for $12.72, and after eBay fees and shipping, I made about probably $9. Yeah, around about there. And I got this from one of my thread-up boxes. I'm doing pretty good with selling out of my thread-up boxes, I think. This is a nice little shirt. It's sold pretty good. I'm doing really good with getting my sales out there. Getting things sold. Let's see. My little handy dandy little lip roller. Sorry if you guys can't hear me very well. I gotta see if I can adjust the volume on that camera. Finally got that camera running good. It's because my card was full. So I had to empty the card. So now it's working better. I thought I was going to have to get a new camera. Didn't want to have to do that. Although I do like filming on my phone. But I use this camera because that's what I bought it for. This is going to Michigan, I do believe. I need a bag in between that bag and this bag. Just going to finish up using my homemade stickers here. There, that fit in there perfectly. Now, if you do like this kind of content, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified when I come up again. Please excuse me, the allergies are making my nose run. Anyway, this is a Torrid tank top. Very pretty. I got this from, I think, Goodwill last week. It's a cute little top. It buttons down. It's a size 3 in Torrid. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. I know I'm quite a ways away from my camera, but I gotta do what I gotta do. So let's see if I can get this folded up nicely again. There we go. And I sold this for $16, and after eBay fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, I think I made about $10 on this, because I think this cost me like $4 at Goodwill on Monday, because that's when they changed their, well, they changed their tags on Sunday, so I go in on Monday, because then I get my senior discount as well. So I think I paid about $4, so it's not bad. Oh, there was another sale I can't show you because it sold through the week, but I found a Jam's World men's shirt. I sold it, as soon as I listed it, it sold within an hour for $40. I was like, wow, I wish I could find more of those. And it was a men's shirt, and I found it in the women's section. So you never know what you might find. And I found that at my local Goodwill. I wish I could find those all the time. And then I had went to the animal thrift store that I go to on Wednesdays when they have a sale on their boutique items. I found a Lily Pulitzer beautiful top, and I sold that within hours after listing it too for $30, and I only paid $4. I think I paid $4 for the Jam's World one too at the Goodwill. Okay, up next is another Torrid t-shirt, and they paid $18.23 after eBay fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, which I think was about $4. Usually it's an average about $4 when I go to the Goodwill. So I made about $12 on this. So that's not too bad. And I already pre-bagged it, so this is before I changed into these other bags. But it's the Classic Fit number 1. It's in really good shape. I love finding my Torrid, Lululemon, Lily Pulitzer, Jam's World when I can find it. They had a Jam's World dress, but when I was looking at it closer, it had holes in it. So it's like, no, I don't think so. That was a bummer, because I love finding Jam's World. Okay, got that done. Okay, this is going to New England, I think it is. I tried to get this chair a little higher. I think I'm going to have to work on getting it a little bit higher so I can sit up a little bit higher over this pool table. Okay, up next is this dress. I got this from, I think, a ThredUp box. And they paid $22.88. And after eBay fees and my cost of goods, I made about $18, $19 on that. So I'm happy with that. Because my ThredUp, these last ThredUp boxes have only cost me, for my cost of goods, maybe $2. And this is a nice little dress. It's kind of like a tie-dye kind of print, but it's very nice. It's got the ruffle on the sleeve. It's got these ruffles, and it's got the little keyhole opening. It's a very nice dress. It's an H&M size 10. So I am glad this sold, and I hope who gets it loves it. I think it's a cute little dress. Love wrapping these things up in the paper. Saves on the plastic. I hope you guys like what I'm doing. Please let me know down in the comments if you like my Ship With Me videos. And let's get this in the envelope. This is going to Texas. Flower Mound, Texas. Fit in there like a glove. Make sure all that is all stuck. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, up next is a pair of shoes from my thread up shoebox that I just recently posted. It's these little shoes. I didn't get a lot out of them, but you know, I'm not a storage unit, so I want to get my stuff moving. So I'm going to individually put these in these little plastic things here. Just keep them safe. And then I'm going to wrap them up. Oh, and they sold for $24.61. And they came from the thread up shoebox, so they were about $5 in goods. So I probably made about $19 on them, which still isn't too bad. And I can't pronounce what the name of them are. There's something Morrison. If you couldn't really tell, if you watched that video, you can't really see because it was worn. But this is the second pair of shoes that I sold from my thread up box. So I am happy with that. And I just got the Timberlands all cleaned up and listed. So I'm hoping to get them sold soon. I think I need a little bit more tape on that. There we go. And I'm putting them in a padded envelope. I think they'll do fine there because they're flat. They're going to Florida, Ocala, Florida, so it's not that far away. Not quite that far from me. Probably a couple hours away from where I live. There we go, all nice and in there. Put that over there. And up next, I sold a lot of clothing this weekend. Let me see here. This is a Sugar Lips shirt that I got from my thread up box. They paid $18, and after shipping and eBay fees, I probably made about 10 bucks on it. This came from one of my thread up boxes. It's a very pretty shirt or blouse. It's got the little flowy thing at the bottom, and it's got the like lace top or a little bit of the back. It's a very pretty, and it's called Sugar Lips. I think I sold this morning sometime. This is one that I sold today. I don't think there's any lint or anything on there. And it was a blue color. And I sold 3 things on Poshmark so far. Doing pretty good on Poshmark, if I do say so myself. Even though it's just a few items, you know, it's better than what I was doing before, which was not that good. But since I got the well, this is going to Jacksonville, Florida. But since I've been using the Flip bot and the Poshmark VA bot, one or the other, I've been making some pretty good sales. So I'm happy with those. And if you're interested in getting one of the bots, I have a link posted down in my description for Flip and Poshmark VA. Poshmark VA is $25 a month. And I think it's worth it. One of them is going to be worth it. One of them I'm going to have to give up. And it probably won't be the free one. But I don't know which one's doing better for me. They both work really great at getting my sales out there. So I'm happy with the Flip and the Poshmark VA. These are a pair of counterpart pants that I just sold these today. And this is Monday, May 9th, okay? Sold these for $25.79. And after my eBay fees and my cost of goods and shipping, about $19. And I got these from one of my thread up boxes. When I had my one thread up box, I had a lot of pants in there. And these are one of them. They're a very nice pair of pants. I forgot to show you guys. They're elastic waist. They are size 10 counterparts. And they're stretchy all the way. They're in really, really good shape. They also have pockets, so that's a plus. We all like our pockets, don't we? Oop. I don't think there's anything else on there. Just happened to see something there. They're a real pretty red pair of pants. Be great for 4th of July coming up in a couple months. Gotta start thinking of the 4th of July. Okay. There we go. This is going to Texas. And I think I have one more eBay item. And then we'll move on to the Posh. There, perfect fit. All right, my last item, I think this dress came from a Jamar box or bag, whatever. I think that's where this came from. I sold it for $18.83, and after eBay fees, shipping, and the cost of goods, I'm not too sure what the cost of goods was on here, probably about $3 or $4 from there. So I may have made about $14 on this dress, but at least it's out of my store. It's a nice little dress. I don't want to undo it. It's got a belt with it and everything. It buttons all the way down. It's in really good shape. And yeah, the size tag is missing, but I think I found it down in here on one of the tags. I just don't feel like unfolding it. It's a long dress. Oh boy. I have more fun with talking to you guys doing this. I hope you guys enjoy it. I like to get some feedback on what you guys like, you know. If you guys like it this way, I kind of like it this way because then I get to talk to you guys more. This is in a big bag. I probably could have used the small bag, but I didn't know for sure. This is going to New York. Yeah, I could have used a small bag. Oh well. Oh well, whatever works, right? I thought I was going to need a bigger bag, but get off of me. But it works out just fine. Okay, that is the end of my eBay sales. Now on to my Poshmark sales. Okay. Oh, that darn thing. Okay, up next, I'll put this bag thing over here. This is a Brandy Melville, like very, very thin jacket. And it sold for $12, and my earnings was $6.37. Came from a thread up box, so I probably made about $5 on it. After everything's all said and done, put that right down there. Okay, it's a very, very light jacket. Very light, little like rain jacket. It has a little hood, and it's got the little Brandy Melville sign there, or tag. So this is going to be very, very light. Putting it in there. I didn't know if it was going to sell this quickly, but it did. These things keep getting on my thing. Alright. Hopefully I got enough, yeah, I got enough paper. Didn't know if I was going to run out of paper before I got done. And I got one bar left on my camera, so hopefully my camera won't give out on me before I am done. Stick with me, camera. Alright. The Poshmark is very easy because everything is already done for you. These things are done for you. All you do is put them in these little bags, and voila, you're done. All done. Okay, just going to stick this over here. And up next is a brand new Calia by Carrie Underwood shirt that I found at my Animals thrift store. And it was on sale for $4. And I sold it for $21. My earnings was $14. But then you got to take out my $4. So I bought about $10 on it. So, you know, that's, I'm not bad, that's not bad, I don't think. But it was, I got lucky and found this brand new Calia by Carrie Underwood, brand new. It retailed for $50, and it's a 1X. And I just got lucky going in there that day, finding some really good finds. Like this Calia shirt. And I hope it's going to a nice, good home. It's very soft, stretchy fabric. When I looked it up, it said something about being sort of a swimwear, so it might be a swim shirt. It could be any kind of a shirt. It could be a swim shirt, a regular casual shirt, a workout shirt, whatever you like. Let's see, I got one more. Let's see. This is going to Texas too. Where'd the other one going to? Idaho. The other one's going to Idaho. 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 Okay. All in there. One last one. And I do believe it's a skirt that I got from one of my thread up boxes. Yeah, it's an express pencil skirt. And it sold for $11. And my earnings were $5.37. So after my cost of goods, I probably made about $3. But it's out of my closet, out of my store. Make room for new, make room for more. It's a very pretty, stretchy skirt. It's got the zipper in the back. The Express is a size 2. Ooh, I gotta get some of this hair off. Gotta make it look nice and presentable, don't we? Some of this stuff is really hard to get off. Alrighty. I think I got everything off. I tell you, black and blue things, the lint just, you know, magnetizes to it. That's why we have lint brush or lint rollers, don't we? They come in very handy. Okay, this is my last sale from Poshmark. And I am very happy with the sales I've been making on Poshmark lately with those bots. I don't know why I didn't get one of those bots a long time ago. I also love using the cross lister on Flip. I love the cross lister on Flip. I put my stuff on eBay, then I go on there and I cross list everything over to Poshmark. I tried to cross list over to Mercari, but what I wanted to cross list over there was driving me crazy, so I just didn't cross list it over there. Okay, that's the end of my sales. I hope you guys enjoyed my ship with me video here. And I hope you tune back in for another ship with me video. I will probably only do the weekend videos, ship with me videos, because that's when I make my most sales right now. So I will see you all next weekend or next Monday for another, hopefully, ship with me video on what sold over the weekend. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button so you'll be notified when I come back up on here. So have a great rest of your week and have sales, and thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.